Good evening, guys. It's going to be a double upload today because for some reason my video decided not to post yesterday. What are we going to speak about today? I don't know. I've put a few reels out on Instagram and I've started aiming them because I was putting a lot of reels out and I was speaking against alcohol and drugs and the lad kind of culture we have in the UK. And then I realised that a lot of the reels were attacking people. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll be open on here. Of course, I coach men to become the best version of themselves. But if I'm attacking people who drink, I'm defeating the whole objective, because what I'm trying to do is help people stop drinking. If I'm trying to stop drinking and the guy at the other end of the screen who wants to coach me is telling me why I am not as good as I should be because I drink, and I'm probably going to think, I don't really want to be coached by this guy because he's just attacking me. Anyway, we live and we learn. It's, what's the date? The 15th of September, is it? Or is it the 16th? I think it's the 15th of September. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm growing the barnet out this winter. So probably by, I don't know, maybe Christmas. The sides are going to take a while to grow, but let's say by next summer, it'll probably be down here. I might get the odd little shape up. But yeah, since I've been speaking about culture and society on Instagram, let's speak about it on here. So it's interesting, because one of the reels I made was, they say that we're the problem because maybe we drink every single weekend. But if all we've ever been told is to go to work, and then you have this drink that you can have after work and it will relieve your stresses, then why would you not do that? I'll give you one reason of many why you probably shouldn't do that. It's because it makes you feel like shit. Anything that gives you a high is always going to make us drop below base level dopamine. And I say anything, but really, working out's a high for me. Running's a high for me. And what crash do I get from that? Maybe a little bit tired after. I guess I'll change that then. It's not anything that gives you a dopamine rush. Anything natural that gives you a dopamine rush, which can be working out, it could be running. Cold water exposure, if you've never done it. Cold showers, ice baths give you a dopamine rush as well. But they're natural. You don't get a crash off them. In fact, ice baths raise your dopamine. I can't remember the exact number, but this is like a scientific study. Raise your dopamine like 300 times after doing them for the next 6 hours, is it? Is it 300 times? Is it 100 times? Is it 10 times? I'm not sure. Either way, cold water exposure raises your dopamine at least 10 times 6 hours after taking the ice bath or cold shower. So there is things that you can do which raise your dopamine, which actually give you prolonged benefits, but they're all natural things. No substance that's man-made is going to give you a dopamine rush with no crash. Whether it's caffeine. Is caffeine even man-made? Cocoa, beans, probably natural. Still give you a crash. They're still a drug. All of them. Alcohol. Any drugs. All give you a crash after. So yeah, that's what I've been speaking about. I'm more in the fight against society's norms right now. I started off maybe being a little bit controversial, attacking people who drink, but I was a drinker and there's no benefit to attacking people who drink. I know how it feels when you have had a stressful day and all you want is that release. A lot of us call it taking off the edge. Well, it actually puts the edge on the day after. A lot of us will know that. If we're being honest with ourselves, I'm 10 times more anxious the day after I drink. Even if it's 2 beers, although it's been a long time, I know I don't feel as good as I could. And maybe it's partly placebo, but there is no benefits to drinking alcohol. If we're being completely honest, there is no benefit at all. Am I against everyone drinking? No. Am I against people who can't moderate their drinking? Yes. Because it destroys us. I am an example of that. It destroyed me for 7 to 8 years. And I thought, well, why can everyone else go out and enjoy a drink and come home and have a happy, loving family, and I can't? Because that's just not me. That's not who I am. Anything that I do, I don't know if you guys really know my personality, but anything I do it to excess. And people can say that's an issue, that's a problem. People can say I need to moderate, I need to have some self-control. Or we can flip that and think, okay, well, what do you do on a day-to-day basis, Zach? Well, I work out, I eat clean, I do everything to positively influence myself, and I'm addicted to all of them. So I've swapped my addictions, my obsessions, for new healthy obsessions. If you find yourself in a position where you're similar to myself and you find that when you do something, you do it proper. When you drink, you don't have one, you get smashed. That's how I was. When you use drugs, you don't just have a bump. You do it all till it's gone. And that's the night over. Let's flip it on the positive side. When you do positive things like working out, waking up early, reading, you do it to excess, well, that's good. If you have an addictive personality, you can completely use that to your advantage. I'm obsessed, mate. I'm obsessed with being the best version of myself, and I'm obsessed with bringing people up with me. That's my obsession. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to positive things now. That's all I needed. The whole time, I needed faith, and I needed to swap my addictions. That's what a lot of us need. Don't give in to society's norms just because we're told that all we should do is go to work and have a little cheeky drink after. You don't have to do that. In fact, what I've found is, after sitting back and actually analysing the world, everything that's told to us is probably the opposite of what we should be doing. Literally, sit with that and think about it. We're told to go to work. We're told that alcohol is this nice thing that we either enjoy every day after work or we enjoy on the weekend, but it doesn't benefit us in any way. Interesting. Anyway, I've hit legs today. I'm feeling good, I'm aching, I'm going to rest from the gym tomorrow. And like I said in previous videos, I actually made a video called Opening Up. Basically saying why I hadn't been so active on the account and why I haven't put as much effort into the videos, and I fucking deleted it by accident. It's already deleted off my phone, so I'm not going to repost it. So I guess by the end of this challenge, the 365-day challenge, which, if anyone doesn't know, is 365 videos in 365 days, there's only going to be 364 because I accidentally deleted one. Don't have any records of it. It's gone. It was basically me just saying why I hadn't made as many videos. Not as many, but why I haven't sat down and spoke to you guys like this. It's just because I've been busy. I had a lack of storage on my iPhone, which I've tried to clear up the best I can. And that was why. And I lost the love for it a little bit. I was more focused on business, was more focused on building my Instagram up, which is where I get the majority of my coaching clients. So, of course, look, at the end of the day, I need to make money. And people can think, oh, well, all you do this for is making money, isn't it? Well, look, at the end of the day, if I put time into people, if I genuinely help them turn their lives around, I spend hours building plans specifically tailored to their needs. Because not everyone's the same. Maybe someone just wants to burn fat, get in good shape. That's all they need. They're not addicted to anything. That's going to be completely different. Someone who wants to burn fat, build muscle, and cut out their negative addictions. But the reason why I went off on this was because People can say, oh, you just do it for the money. I need to be paid for my time. Simple as that. This is my main income. I also went down this route of mindset / addiction / fitness coaching because that is what I'm genuinely passionate about. Why let the last 7 years, 8 years of my fucking hell, which is what it was. There was many good times, but it gets dark when you're stuck in addiction. Seriously dark. I didn't realise until now I'm sober, and I think, man, like, some of them days my head was fried. Badly fucked. Why let 7 to 8 years of addiction and hell go to waste when I can help people get out of the same situation and actually get paid for something that I'm severely passionate about? This is my life. This is all I've known. Being addicted to substances. Training in the gym to help me get out of substance abuse. It's all I've known for the past 7 to 10 years. You know, since I was probably 13, I had my first cigarette at like 10 years old. My mum smoked cigarettes. I remember being in the south of France. We had an apartment, we had this balcony, and I used to go and get her little nubs out, smoke them. Pretty fucking disgusting, I know, but you know, when you're a child, that's what's interesting. I was always obsessed. Now that I look back and analyse my whole life, I was always obsessed with everything. Fires, completely obsessed. Fires turned into smoking, whether it was cigars, shisha pipes, cigarettes. That then turned into obsessions with weed and alcohol. I should have seen the signs from years ago, literally years ago. But that's the gift of hindsight, isn't it? You know, life is lived forwards and learned backwards. That's just how life is. I didn't get a tattoo saying I can take a lesson from the darkness for no reason. It's because without all the mistakes that I've made, all the darkness that I experienced, I wouldn't have any lessons. I wouldn't have the knowledge. I wouldn't be able to help people. So why let it go to waste? Let's go back on that point. Why let it go to waste when I can get paid for something that I'm severely passionate about and change people's lives the same way that I've changed mine? And it's beautiful, man. You know, helping people turn their lives around. Doing something that I'm genuinely passionate about is the most fulfilling thing I've ever had in my life. I've never been fulfilled. I've never been passionate about anything. My dad always used to say, what are you passionate about? What do you enjoy doing? I washed cars for my dad for 6 to 7 years, all through this whole addiction process. And it's say to me all the time, what do you want to do? What are you passionate about? And every time I'd say, I don't know. This is my calling. I'm here to make men become the best version of themselves. And if that means that all them 7 to 8 years of hell for me go into helping you, then it was all worth it. I'll leave it at that. See you in tomorrow's video, guys.